Good day, parents, teachers, and learners. In today's presentation, I will seize this opportunity to show us a small chips called USB, which can help our learners in pure maths. Pure mathematics is very important because without pure mathematics, we cannot raise doctors, engineers in South Africa. And these small chips is going to go a long way in helping kids to do self evaluation of whatever they have been taught in the class, and they will be able to revise their books. It's actually a whole textbooks, but we make sure we digitalize it to become a companion, or let's call it a private tutor inside their school bag or inside their school uniform pocket. They can access all the topics as they have been taught in the classroom at their own convenient time. So let's try and follow step-by-step guides and how I'm presenting the product. First thing, the product is just a USB, as I've said. It's working on a laptop, either Mac or Windows laptop. It works on a PC and iMac and Android phone. But Android phone, you must be sure that your phone supports USB equipment. So when you put your USB inside your laptop or the computer or whatever PC you are using, you're going to launch a folder by browsing your computer. Then you come to your flash drive. This is my flash drive now, and inside this flash drive you see some other files, but the one we really have interest on is a start file. You click on the start and you right click on the start and you click open. After that, you will see the software will launch the textbook, and you will see is a CAPS compliant according to South African educational system. Is electronics math textbooks and study guide. It's a multimedia math tutorial. It got video tutorial, video examples, and video exam practicals. Video exam practical in the sense that all the previous past questions is what we use here as examples for learners to be able to go through them. Now, after that, we see the timetable. The table of content, which start from term 1. In term 1, according to South African syllabus, learner must be able to know exponent and sort, algebra, number patterns, sequence and series, function and inverse functions, finance, growth and decay, trigonometry, 2D. These are the things a learner needs to study in first term in grade 12. Then when you click next, we move to second term. And in second term, a learner must study trigonometry 3D, polynomial functions, differential calculus, analytical geometry. Then let's go to third term. Third term, a learner must learn Euclidean geometry, statistics, probability. And the fourth term is a term that a learner needs to sit down to start doing revision of what they have learned from grade 10 up until third term grade 12. This is where these learners normally have problem because their exam is based on grade 10 to 12. So now in these textbooks we try to let learners evaluate how the weight of each topics they have to know. For example, in paper 1, in the final exam, national exam, algebra and equation and inequalities carry 25 marks of paper 1. Pattern and series carry 25 marks. Finance, growth and decay carry 15 marks. Function and graphs carry 35 marks. Differential calculus carries 35 marks. Probability carry 15 marks. Definitely, if a learner depend on what he or she has been taught in the class from grade 10 to grade third term grade 12, that means if he didn't understand any of these topics very well, that means they are playing with these marks, and this will constitute to their failure because they cannot do all the revision easily going to the school anymore. Then in paper 2, we have statistics. Statistics carry 20 marks of their paper 2. Analytical geometry carry 40 marks of their paper 2. Trigonometry carry 40 marks of their paper 2. Euclidean geometry and measurement carry 50 marks of their paper 2. We can imagine if a learner doesn't understand Euclidean geometry, that learner he has already lost 50 marks of the paper 2. So this is a table that informs learners to know where they are going to work hard before they sit for the exam. Now let's click table of content and back to let's go to previous. Now Euclidean geometry is 50 marks, but if you look at here, a learner can click and come and do revision because it's a video tutor according to the syllabus. So if you click a topic, you can see that we are the virtual instructor is teaching everything they need to know, you know, and this one is now self tutor. It's like a private tutor at home, because we can see that the tutor is now explaining everything from scratch. Now after that, we have a lot of examples that tutors supposed to go through. Under this example, if a tutor, a learner click on solution, the solution video comes out and explains how this example is going to be solved. And having said that, if we come to exam practice, this exam practice is 5 to 6 years previous matric past questions is what we use as exam practice inside this electronics box, because a learner is supposed to now sit down after the whole lecture that he or she might have take from the USB. Now he or she need to solve all these questions, and after solving the question, we have check answer. The learner can click check answer and come and check all those answers to know where he or she got it wrong or get it right. So this is like I said, it's a companion that's supposed to be going out in and out with a learner. You know, when a learner knows that, okay, at my own convenient time, I can talk to my own private tutor in the house, maybe in the recreation center, in the taxi, in the car. They can learn at any time. There's no limited time to their learning, because you can see this is examples that we're talking about. You see, the virtual tutor is teaching them, and we make sure that everything is it has a classroom flavor, because it's video and audio. The learner is listening as the virtual tutor is teaching them all the topics, and where they get it wrong, they can easily know. And some of these questions, they can still discuss it in the class with their teachers. So that is that with the exam practice. Now if you look at, if we go to scroll down, you go to table of content, statistics. A lot of learners have problem with statistics because of using scientific calculator. There's no way you do statistics without using scientific calculator. And if you look at this, these are electronic textbooks. We try as much as possible to make sure we have classroom lecture for them, and we make sure that every lectures comes with how to use scientific calculator as well. Because if you see regression analysis, according to many students, they will tell you we don't know how to use calculator. Scientific calculator is there everywhere. How they can use it is being introduced, and everything is detailed. So this chips is very important. It's very good for learners to have it, and for them to have this, parents need to be the one that will take a good responsibility because we need to support these kids. Pure mathematics is not difficult if parents support their kids to have appropriate tools to do their own private study at their own time. And after everything, we compile another 4 past questions, paper 1 and paper 2. For example, if they click this is November 2017, paper 1. And if a learner doesn't know, understand how to solve a particular question, once they click solution in front of it, the solution pop out, I mean virtual instructor pop out and show them everything step by step, how to solve the question. You see, our question is being solved, and this is like a private tutor, like I said. Learner don't need to be moving, parents don't need to be paying extra classes anymore. But this is just like a private tutor. Learner can read midnights, early in the morning, Sunday, Monday, at their own convenient time. So, and having said this, all these past questions, we make sure we structure it exactly the way they will sit down and write it in their matriculant period. Now, this paper 2, most of them normally cry about statistics. Like I said, this is statistics. We solve everything for them as it's supposed to be solved. And you can see we explain how scientific calculator can be used during the exam. They don't need to panic. By the time they get used to this, several practice before they write the exam, this will boost their result at the end of the day. So like I said, I can just brief in this presentation. I just want to brief, but we can see everything as I'm showing it on the screen. That is a very, very viable tools, very, very important tools. And this product has support from the software developing company that did it. Should be in case a learner have issue with it, they can contact the company for assistance. So this is just a basic presentation on this incredible electronic textbooks. This is pure maths. We are doing physics, we are doing chemistry, we are doing accounting, we are doing life science, so that at least education system will be easy for the learners to study on their own private time. And like I said, it's going to be difficult if every learners are running away from pure maths to maths lit. It's going to be difficult to produce a doctor, an engineer, IT, because without pure maths, there's no university that can absorb them to further their education, and the country will suffer from a professional engineers, medical doctors, pharmacists, and mention all related professions that attach to science and engineering. So I'm just giving a brief of this introduction of these tools. You can contact the company by sending mail to them. At the end of this video, we put some contact there for any parent or learners or teachers that want to get the tools. Thank you. Bye-bye.